It's time to do our monthly checkup to New World. How's the game doing? How are people still playing New World? Did it die again? Let's find out. Okay, let's start looking at player count numbers. We have the last 30 days. Here we have the mean players, which means the average players on at any given time. You can see around November 2nd is when fresh starts happened, and the player counts hit over 100k, right? So here we average 59, 56, 57, 63, 66. That's nice, and it only goes down from here all the way up to our current day, which is the 8th of December. It's down to 36,000 mean. But how about the maximum, okay? Well, you can see here 103, 107, peaks up at 104 there, and we're down to 74,000. So we've lost about 25% of active players in 1 month time. But hey, didn't this happen before? Well, yeah, it happened a year ago. Let's go take a look at a year ago. Okay? So, in December, you can see here, 2021, that you started losing players. That's 1 month down. 2 months down, you lose about 66% of your players in 2 months from a major update. So what about right now, as of right now, 30k playing? You can see here, it's happening again. Okay, so October is whenever the Brimstone Sands update hits. So the player count jumped by a little bit. You can see here, there's the jump. And then fresh starts, there's the jump. And oh no, it's starting to fall. Oh no, it's happening again. And here's the kicker too. I'm filming this the night before all the organized dupers, all of the organized exploiters, are about to just destroy the economy once again. As a matter of fact, as of 10 hours ago, it's already started happening. Let's talk about some of the stuff that has been happening in the last 10 hours because of the new content patch that wasn't properly tested. Every time these guys put out a new game, a new patch, this happens, okay? So healing got broken again. Beacon won't heal you if it touches any other source of healing that is stronger than it at all. So, like, say you cast Beacon and then someone casts Sacred Ground and the Sacred Ground is slightly stronger than your Beacon, it doesn't stack. They used to stack, they've always stacked, and now they don't. It's a bug. It's probably not going to get fixed in a reasonable amount of time. Same thing if, someone's Beacon is stronger than Sacred Ground. Sacred Ground will do absolutely nothing. Even if it's like you're not in the circle, in both circles, if it's just touching another circle, it gets negated. It's so weird. Muskets have a bug where if you reload, it locks your character and makes it where you can't do anything. Of course, players are actually loving this because they hate musket users. They hate musket aimbots. There's a tremendous amount of musket aimbots now in Outpost Rush, mind you. Okay, there is a new dupe method for trophy materials. There's a new dupe method for high-tier items that involves the market. There's also a gold dupe if you own a town, which, they brought that back from a year ago. Remember, you could do this a year ago, and they patched it? Hey, it got unpatched in the latest content update. Of course it did. I'm starting to think this is quite intentional. And if you don't believe me, you can go to Reddit. You can go to the official forums. You'll see tons and tons of posts by this. And yes, you can be like, well, they'll clean up the gold. They'll delete the gold and ban the players doing it. No, they won't. They're not going to catch out everybody. They never do. Most people do it on dummy accounts, and then they launder the gold, or they launder the items enough times, and then the trail goes cold, okay? That's just how the game logs work. Let's see. Also, if you're playing the new Brimstone Sands areas, the chests are now underground. They've just... I guess someone moved the terrain upwards and covered the chests up. So that's funny. I think these are intentional sabotages. There's someone in the company that's pissed off and they're not liking their job, so they're taking it out on the players. Oh, man. Also, there's so many people now that after the patch, their install was corrupted, and when they repair it through Steam, or they try to reinstall from a clean install, it just says corrupted install. There's no fix, there's no ETA on that, and that's like, I'm filming this right as this is happening, so this is a snapshot, okay? This is where the current players are at for the maximum, but the mean is what we like to look at, right? Current players online, 9k, 5k, etc., etc. And after all of this, people aren't gonna take it, bro. And this is not even touching on the fact about players who are stuck in customer support limbo. Okay? There are many players who get mass reported by large enemy companies who get taken offline automatically. I know Amazon always says, every report is manually done. And you can put in hundreds of tickets a day. You can tweet every chance you get at all of the New World staffs, and they will completely ignore you. You can't even post for help on the forums with this matter because you're not allowed to post on the forums if you're banned. Automatically, mind you, from mass reports. There's nothing you can do. And to top it all off, even content creators like me who have access to an Amazon Games content creator Discord with all the other YouTubers and Twitch streamers and Amazon Games staff, even they can't do anything. They refuse to do anything. They just ignore you. They don't say anything. There's so many people that have this issue, and you can reach out to every nook and cranny of this company, and you won't ever get a human response in your tickets. You get automated responses from the tickets. You never get responses from any of the other emails you send out to actual real employees or anything. It's just such a pain in the butt. And then there's also a lot of false positives. There's people that have been banned who have never even said words in the chat. That are, again, they're just being mass reported either by like bots, because like bots will do it too. If you if you hang around a giant blob of bots, they'll all like report you at some point. It's happened many times. There's many stories about it happening. Oh yeah, and the bots. Don't forget about the bots. If you try to talk about bots on the subreddit, you try to talk about bots on the official forums, they lock the threads. They never ban. There are bots that are level 60 that people reported. There's entire clans that meant, like, for some reason, when you mass report bots, it does nothing to them. But whenever a player gets mass reported by an enemy company, it's an automatic. It's so weird. It's so weird how that works. How are the bots avoiding automated bans? I don't know. But the fact that bots still plague servers, and yes, if you are European, and if you played on some of the Fresh Start servers, especially the ones that were locked behind content creators, you don't have bots. Although some of the bigger ones, like, I think, was it Dracul, or I forget the name, starts with a D. That one had bots because the Twitch streamer in charge of that one just leaked the invite code out in Discord openly, which the botters got a hold of, and they started flooding the server with bots. It's insane. It's crazy. Also, the stupid quality of life changes. Like, you gotta wait 30 days to server transfer now. Like, I understand why, but that pissed off a lot of people. There's so many people that still can't play with their friends. Like, look at this. Like, look at all these. You can't transfer to this world. Can't transfer from this world. And like, look at it. It's crazy. It's nuts. It's ridiculous. Why? Like, this server has 200 people. Like, and like all day, it's not like, oh, the server's dead. Look, it peaked at 400. This server peaked at 400 people, can't transfer to it, can't transfer from it. You're stuck. You are stuck on this death server. You can never leave. You are it's a disaster. It's insane. It's too funny, okay? I love that all the exploiters waited a month. And yeah, there's another speed hack, or rather speed glitch, let's be real, that just resurfaced on the latest patch too. It's back. You don't even need a friend to help you. You can do it super easy. All you need is a shield and a few other items, and oh my god, it's oh man, I can't help but laugh. And look, guys, I know you may be thinking, well, if you don't like the game, don't play it. If you don't like the game, why do you make videos about it? I am doing this for historical documentation, so that those really big channels, like the Death of a Game Nerd Studio, you got the Kira TV, you got the that one, European dude that plays Final Fantasy, Josh Strife Hayes, all of them, so that maybe when they make an actual real expose video years down the line about why this game died, why this game failed, how MMORPGs just absolutely got, like in general, this one, what caused it to fail, we know, because I have taken a snapshot in time, in history. This is history. This is MMORPG history, and I'm just reporting on it. I'm just giving my thoughts. It's too funny, man. Anyway, guys, I'm Soul Benji. Thanks for watching. As always, be road, stay swole. Videos every day. This is a bonus video for you guys because I'm a little bit ahead of schedule on my work. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed. Of course, you diehard New World fans. You're like, oh, he's talking crap about the game. You can't help but laugh. Come on, be real. Like, I like the game, you like the game, that's why you're watching the video, but this has to be said. Someone like, it's obvious, right? It'd be like you go to your favorite burger restaurant and you order a burger and it's undercooked and you're like, what the hell? I want a refund, and they just ignore you, and it's like, excuse me? And I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this analogy, but you get the point. Someone has to speak up about this ridiculousness, and I just found it too funny not to make a video about it, and there you go. Take care, lads.